E.N.D here. Today we're going to discuss 5th Dawn, but especially one particular card out of this set. Yes, I'm going to talk about Engineering Explosive, and especially I'm going to talk about the price change of this card during the years of Magic the Gathering. 5th Dawn, I have a lot of memories regarding 5th Dawn. 5th Dawn was the first pre-release that I went at my LGS, local game store. We're talking about 2004 when this set was released, and it was one of the first booster boxes that I opened when I was younger. At that time, opening a box of Magic the Gathering was a beautiful experience. It's still a beautiful experience today, but obviously at that time my budget was quite lower than today. Today I'm an adult and I have a full-time job that obviously changes everything. Nowadays I can buy more than one booster box for every standard set. I usually buy a case nowadays. At that time budget was quite lower, and opening one full booster box was quite an amazing experience. Out of this amazing experience I pulled out this beauty of a card, Engineering Explosive from 5th Dawn, original 5th Dawn. This card, I pulled it myself from one of these boxes, one of these booster boxes. Obviously I'm proud of owning this card. I own this card for more than, obviously nowadays, I think more than 15 years. We're talking about 2004, more than 15 years. And for a good amount of time, this card had quite an immense value. This card was being traded, and let's see here our trade chart. This card was being traded at a maximum, here we have a maximum of $105, 104.50. Yes, this card had a maximum of $100. I'm talking about Engineering Explosive, original Engineering Explosive with the original art from 5th Dawn, art by Ron Spears, beautiful artwork. The original card, not in foil, we're talking about normal card, the normal version of the card. That card saw a peak of $105, and this was during the period of Dominaria. When Dominaria was released, this card saw a maximum of $100. At that time, 5th Dawn, we didn't have any mythics. The card was rare. There was common, uncommon or rare. Obviously there weren't any mythics, so no one could expect that this card could be printed as mythic, and the only versions available for Engineering Explosive, they are all rare. As I said, that card had a peak of $100, then all of a sudden we saw a drastic decrease in value of the card, and we're talking that nowadays the card is being traded at around $21, which in my opinion, for a card that is 15 years old, from a set 5th Dawn that really and truly we didn't see any other type of set until the return to Mirrodin, the Mirrodin Besiege Scars and New Phyrexia. That is the only time we saw a set that had mass artifact. The card saw an immense drop in its price, and we see that nowadays is being traded at $20. Why this happened? You can see that the drop in price happened as soon as Ultimate Masters was released. Ultimate Masters saw Engineering Explosive being reprinted again at a third time. Yes, because the first print of Engineering Explosive was in 5th Dawn. Then we had a reprint of the card with new artwork that was in Modern Masters, first Modern Masters. Even this version nowadays is being traded around $18. And then we had a third reprint with the same art, not at mythic but at rare. You can see here it's a rare card, not at mythic but at rare. And this card, obviously there's also the box topper version of this card, but those are really and truly special cards, special collector's cards, so I don't really like to merge those cards in this analysis. We're seeing even that the Engineering Explosive of Ultimate Masters, we're seeing that card at around $16. Obviously, the reason why we see this drastic drop in price, both in Engineering Explosive 5th Dome, which in my opinion is the most, obviously the most valuable, but in my opinion is the most beautiful card as an artwork, and even the second reprint Modern Masters has a very, very low print run compared to the Masters sets that came after Modern Masters. Modern Masters was the first Modern Masters set. Even the Modern Masters set was being traded at a maximum of $100, but then once we saw the reprint of Engineering Explosive in Ultimate Masters, obviously Ultimate Masters we know that had a quite good print run, quite good high amount of print of this card, being traded also at rare, and also you can find more foil cards of this card. And you have also the box topper of Ultimate Masters. Once this version of the cards was reprinted, we saw a drastic low decrease in the value. We saw a drastic low value for the card. And as I said, nowadays it's being traded to $16 the Ultimate Masters, $18 Modern Masters, which in really they don't, in my opinion, they don't have a little bit no more difference, only the logo, the set symbol, and the 15-year-old Engineering Explosive card is being traded at around $21. Reprinting certain cards at a high volume. This is what happens when you have a card being reprinted at a high volume in various sets. A card that had a value, let's say for a collector, these cards, they have, obviously mine has quite personal value because it's the card that I pulled myself, but someone that had these cards for a long time, seeing these cards being valued at $100, $80, $90, $100, seeing these cards then drop in price to, let's say, $16, it's not something healthy in my opinion for the game. Having some reprints is important, but having mass reprints of certain cards, I think it is not healthy for the overall of the game. So you can leave me a comment below. What do you think about Engineering Explosive? Do you envision this card being reprinted again, or do you envision this card being played more in Modern, or do you envision that Engineering Explosive will increase in price or will drop in price? Here is the subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos like this one, analysis of price of certain cards, and any news about Magic the Gathering.